Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. For today's video, ooh, little bright baby. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be demoing, reviewing, and doing a tutorial with the Juvia'S Place Culture palette. I'm hoping right now you guys are seeing all of the swatches of the palette. Now I did do these swatches when I first received the palette, and now at this point my child has gotten his hands onto it, and he thinks swatching is fun, which great, I love that, but also don't dig your nails into my eyeshadow. That's gonna drive me up a goddamn wall, you know. So my kid, when I was literally blow drying my hair, he decided to swatch my eyeshadow palette, and this is my very first time using it besides doing said swatches. So I was like so hurt because he dug into one of the shadows. So I had everything's repressed, everything's as clean as I could possibly get it. But yeah, you guys are seeing it in like the peak of perfection before now it looks pretty crusty and dusty after it's been used to do all this and all that stuff. So like I said, we're gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing this eyeshadow look for you guys today. I'm not gonna be doing my face makeup, so I'll be sure to leave all of the products that I used down below if you are curious. And then if you're curious about my final thoughts and opinions, definitely stay tuned until the end. And of course, I do an up close of the eyeshadow look if you want to see the true beauty and detail of the makeup. Definitely stay tuned until the very end for that little clip snippet of my makeup up close. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's go ahead and jump right on in. So first things first, I'm just going to start by taking this dark deep purple shade, which is called Edo? E-D-O? Edo? I'm going to assume Edo. So this brush no longer has a name on it. So we're just going to, it's just like a flat packing brush, you know. These are my favorite types of brushes to start with, because it could really like set the tone for what I'm doing. I'm really just getting real deep, you know. So I'm just gonna pack this down all across my crease, my outer corner area. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names, so I'm gonna take this blue shade right here, which I thought said Shakira for a second, but that's not what it said. I'm gonna take this on another packing brush. This is just a dough color brush, this neon set. You're gonna see me using it a lot. I think I even might buy a spare, but I am just going to pack this down all on the edge of that purple, and then I'll go ahead and start doing little circle motions to start diffusing that blue for the lighter blue shade. This name I can pronounce because it's literally just Afro Beats. So we're going to take this nice, beautiful sky blue, and I'm taking this on a tiny but fluffy Morphe brush. This is it doesn't have a name. Love that. So I know this came in a set of 4, and I don't know what it's called though. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I'm just literally going right over that that first blue shade. I'm just going right into little circle motions to start diffusing this blend out. I'm just making sure to keep everything nice and round as well. And then I'll go back through all of my colors again to really make sure that they're nice and blended once I'm happy with this lay down right here. I'm going to take the Shein Cosmetic Epic Liner. So as you see, I went ahead and I cut my crease. I want to do this graphic liner that I have in mind before I go ahead and lay down my crease. That way I could get a real thin line. I tend to go really thick with my liner, so. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to wet it. You could use water. And because it's a water activated liner, the moisture will help me wipe away some of this line. Now I'm just going to lay some of the blank canvas down. I was going to lay down the color, the shade Paid Pink, but it's really dark toned. And that's not the vibe. So now I'm just taking the purple, and I think we already know what I'm going to say. We're going to take it across like wing liner. I'm just going to tap this in, and then I'll dust that brush off. Next, I'm going to take this lighter purple XOXO. And this is a very pink tone purple, like right off bat. Stunning. Okay, I like it because we're working into the pinks, so this is actually going to be the perfect little transition. I'm going to take this hot pink, which is called Cobo, C-O-B-O, so I could only assume it's Cobo. I'm just going to take it on this flat brush, and I'm going to do the same thing, just tapping this down in a wing liner shape. I'm going to take the shade Kalabari, same brush. These are super pigmented, kind of kick-uppy, but like not like terribly kick-uppy. We can make that shit work, you know? So I am just going to leave a little gap. I'm going to dust that brush off. And I'm going to take this pink at the top of the row. So I used all three of the matte pinks in this row. Benin. I'm just going to pack that right next to that blue. Yeah, I could have went in with that pink base because this is like that exact tone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more of that Shein liner and I'm just going to do a little wing, just like a regular wing. So my face makeup is done. Look at that. Just look at it. This is the Lele Posh X Ellie Star Highlighting Palette. I went in with the shade Mushy and dressed it up. I mean, I know you see that. So I'm going to start by taking the shade, I can't say the name, so I'm just going to show you. I'm going to start by taking this purple, the pink purple. I'm going to go ahead and pop that right across like 75% of my lash line. Dust it off, take shade Cobo, which is the bright pink. Blend that out. So I just took the hot pink and now I'm going to take this pink. So I'm skipping over the mid-tone, like corally pink. Just because I don't want to get too crazy and smudge this down too far. So just like that. Then I'll take some of the deepest purple shade. And I'm just going to tuck that right in this outer corner. I'm adding a little bit of the blue as well. So it's like partially blue, partially pink. Should I do it? Yeah. I'm going to take the NYX Milk. Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Milk. I'm just going to take these Amazon lashes. Poop Lunch false eyelashes. Fluffy cat eye fake lashes. So yeah, here is the completed look. I decided to go with pink earrings because I have like a purpley highlight, the blue shirt, the pink earrings. It all kind of ties back together, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I went in with the Nabi lip pencil in the shade Chestnut, and then this Hank and Henry satin matte lipstick in the shade Touched. I love these so much. It's so pretty. It's like glittery. And then I just went in with the iconic London gloss in the shade Love Struck. So yeah, these are the vibes. I'm feeling very mermaid. I'm getting very much like mermaid, mystical. So I want to give you guys my final, or like my current thoughts and opinions on the Juvia'S Place Culture Palette. So the only other thing Juvia'S Place that I have tried is the bronzer, which I really like. I think she has a really nice formula from the few things that I've tried. So now for the, I almost whacked myself in the face. So now for the eyeshadow palette, I really like how this is set up, how there's the purple, like it goes by rows, you know, so we have purple, blue. This is kind of more of like a neutral with like a pop of pink. And then we have like the pink row, green, and then like orange, you know, pop of orange with like the more like neutral tones as well. I really love the way that this palette is set up. I love the tones, and the shimmers are so unique in my collection, which is not an easy feat, you know, like to have such unique shimmers. Like they're not boring by any means. I am a little bit sad that my son got into this before I had a chance to fully break it in myself and play with it more. But yeah, I think I had absolutely zero problems blending. I think all of the colors that I used performed so beautifully. And even like the pressed glitter, it doesn't feel like a chunky glitter. Like it still feels like a shimmer. Like it's just like a, I guess I would say it's like a chunky shimmer, because like, you know, shimmers are very smooth and buttery, or they can be very smooth and buttery. These ones are, they're very smooth and buttery. And like you feel like a pressed glitter would be very like chunky and like rough, but it's really not, and it's very very unique glitter, I would say. But I think this palette is like the perfect size. It has plenty of colors to like blend. You can give a really pretty blend no matter like which way you go. There's some deep tones, there's some light tones. So yeah, so I think it's a very stunning palette, and I definitely want to play with it a little bit more, but I'm super happy with the look that I created, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial, first impression review. Those are my jams. So if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and of course subscribe, because well over 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel, which makes me so sad. We could be bad bitches together. I will be sure to leave all of my face products linked down below in case you are curious. The highlighters, she's the star of the show today. Without further ado, let's go right on ahead, roll the clip.